Jagode, good morning, students. Yesterday we have started the topic with the trade from trade to territory, wherein we have seen that how these European countries come to India for their trading and they have established their trading center here. But as the Britishers were not alone to come to India, before they come for the establish their trading centers in India, already the European countries, Portuguese, the Dutch and the French, they have started their trading from here. Now, how these leads to struggle for power will start today. With the establishment of the trading companies by various European powers in India, which resulted to the fierce competition and the rivalry amongst them. As there started a struggle to have greater colonial possession. By the 18th century, the British and the French got established as the two major Western power in India. The Portuguese had lost their monopoly over Indian trade and the Dutch had been defeated and they turned towards the Indonesian islands. Throughout the 17th and the 18th century, England and France, which has been traditional rivals in Europe, and they fought several wars between them. But finally, the English were victorious after outsetting all over European powers from the Indian trade market. The war which fought between EIC, English East India Company, and FEIC, French East India Company, was Carnatic War, which are in the three phases: first Carnatic War, second and the third, which from 1746 to 1763. Now take a look about the Carnatic Wars. Before that, we should know what is the meaning of Carnatic. Carnatic is a region of South India, Eastern and Western Ghats. In the modern states, this region was known as Carnatic region, as it is a coastal areas like Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh. These are the region which lies for as a seaport and the coastal, which is a sea route towards the European countries. The first Carnatic War broke out between England and France in 1742. Here, on the request of Dupleix, who was the Governor General of FEIC, he requested to the La Bourdonnais, for he was the military official to the France, and here British took help from the Anuruddin, the Nawab of Carnatic region, but he failed to defeat France. And after the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle in 1748, treaty means when they have to be compromised to stop the war, they have to compromise with some of the terms and conditions. And after the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle, the French got the Louisbourg region in North America and the English got back Madras. In the same way, the Second Carnatic War happens 1949 to 1950 war. Here, the war started after the death of the rulers of both Carnatic and the Hyderabad. And the British and French sided with the opposite groups of Carnatic and Hyderabad, which are the Nawabs at that time. Who were they? Chanda Sahib supported the French, and Muhammad Ali, who was the son of Anwaruddin, supported to the British. And the British troop under Robert Clive was the official for EEIC, captured Arcot, which is in Tamil Nadu, and he succeeded victories for the British. After the war ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry signed in 1754, and as per the treaty, now the French has retained all the territories captured by them, and thus the British supremacy in the south region. The Third Carnatic War, it was again fought between EEIC and FEIC. The British forces captured the French settlement of Chandernagore, at present that is Chandarnagar, in 1957, and the British commander Aire Cote decisively defeated the French under Comte de Lally at the Battle of Vendivash. Vendivash is an important area of EEIC at that time in 1760. Again, these were also ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1763. And according to this term, now French were only allowed to have factories in India, but they were stopped fortifying them. They can't fortify, only they can do the factories and trading from here. In this way, the treaty ended the French all ambitions of building an Indian empire and made the British the dominant foreign power in India. Still, there are so many wars fought to establish British their territories in India. We'll see tomorrow. Today we finish the topic here. Thank you.